Hey guys, it's Greg trapping up here in the Northwoods. Spring beaver. Something I do, a little bit of fun. I set 7 sets yesterday. First day check to give it a whirl. There was a little bit of snow, it was cold. I didn't want a video yesterday. But figured what the heck, beaver are worth twice as much by what the buyer told me as he was paying last year, and they're worth more than coyote, so I figured I'd trap a few. Give me a little bit of castor for bait making and a little bit of meat for bait making and trapping and such. So beautiful morning, about almost 50 degrees out today, where it was about 20 yesterday and windy as can be, and Michigan weather, gotta love it. So I thought I'd take you along today. It's been a while since I put a video up. Hopefully I can show some success out of these sets. Who knows, we'll see. Just hang in there with me and we'll walk out here to this first set. You can see it's just a marshy area. This is a great bobcat, coyote, fox, beaver, otter, muskrat. If you want to trap it, it's pretty much in here for local area. And yeah, I trap here every year a little bit. Just kind of one of my regular spots that I like to be. It's close to home. So let's go out here and take a look. I'll show you what I set up. This is more of a travel way and a place where the beaver are going to get their food, because there's acres and acres of marshy stuff they live in. Lots of roots and stuff out there. Out this way, you can see it's miles and miles along old US 27 of marsh. Lots of beaver activity, and sign at the end of this right here. There's an old beaver house that I have trapped before. Didn't this year and whatnot, but this is a little wood patch where they've been coming up in and getting their trees from. So I just set on a chance that one might come up this way. I set a spot in here. There's a 330 blind set in the creek right there, and y'all can see nothing's been to it. So I'm gonna head on out and see what else I can find. All right guys, now I'll check the other side of the road. I got a couple of drowner sets over here. Castor mound, if you want to call them that. They do have castor on them. They have a little bit of mound in areas where the beaver should swim by. I come right over here and check. I can see from here my trap is still there. Right there. Trap's still sitting in the bed. And I do know that there's another guy trapped in this area. He told me he got a couple out of here. And if I was really worried about catching anything or not, I would go someplace else, but not too worried about it. Then we come right over here, and I can't really tell. It looks like my trap's still there, but I can't really tell. I don't see anything floating out there. Trap should be right here. Is this my trap? Yeah, it's still there. Trap's still right there. A little bit of silt over it, so I'll leave that one. Off to another spot. All right, guys. Now I'm at a spot you've all seen my videos of the scouting and bobcat and fox. I've caught bobcat here. Caught fox here. Got coyote tracks, never caught one, but it was a big old blue heron or whatever you want to call it. It's not a crane. I guess they fold their neck back when they fly, but nice looking bird. And right down here, I got a trap that I can see is still there. On a drowner, goes out into that deeper water. Nothing in that one. And again, I know there's people trapping this area. I trapped it earlier. Couldn't even tell you what I did here, but got another trap right here that is gone. And there's Mr. Beaver right back there. So I'll get him up. Try to do this one-handed, see if I can get him up and out of there. He made it to the end of the drowner, and he finished himself off, and he got a back foot catch, which not what I was shooting for, but I'm not gonna complain. Let me see if I can get him out of there. Looks like a good sized one too. Here he comes in. You know, look at that. He's a good sized beaver, nice dark beaver. Look at that little tiny tail. And I am an honest believer that the reason the tails are so small here is because we're in little water. He's a good dark one too. Yeah, nice beaver. So, get him out. How much did I get him by? Oh, we got the whole foot in there. Nice solid catch. He's all done for. So my fifth trap, one beaver. I'll get him out of there and move on. All right, guys. Last two sets on this busy road, and well, there's a nice house down that way a ways, probably 100 yards down on this canal. I just happen to know there's a guy that's got two traps about halfway to the house. So I came right here. One mound set right there with nothing in it. And you can see this bank is all muskrat torn up. And then I came right down here, 10 yards away. And I've got another one right there. Castor mound-ish set. Out, nothing in those two. So 1 out of 7. Yeah, that ain't bad, I guess. Try that with a coyote set. That don't happen very often. You know, beaver are fairly easy to catch, but like I said, I've got competition this year. Which, hey, great. I'm glad people are still trapping. All right, guys, have a good one. Hey, guys, it's Greg up here in the Northwoods. Checked beaver traps this morning. I had one missing, and I thought, no way, with a drowner stuffed in the bottom, a 32-inch rebar, that a beaver was going to pull it. Well, I thought maybe somebody took it. It was set right there. Got another one set there right now. I came back and started looking. I'm like, I was dredging the area. My rope broke. I lost my anchor and my dredge, but that's the way it goes. Right up here, I just saw a beaver that wasn't moving too fast. My guess is this is him. Let's see if I can sneak up there. See him above water again. He's right out in there. Now, that's too deep to walk in. But what I need to do is get over there somehow. He's right over by that stump over there. He just went down carefully. He's got, well, the T-bar is probably off, but he's got number 5 bridger on his foot. There's his bubbles right there. I can see bubbles. And he's got 9 foot of rebar on that. There he is, right there. You see him sticking his head up. You can see he's caught up. And his tail's way over here. That's why it's gone. That's a monster. So now I just got to figure out how to get him out of there. Yeah. Is that a beaver? Yeah. Pretty sure it's beaver. But you see him moving that stuff. He's caught up right there. See his, yeah, flat tail. He's caught right there. I have to get out there and get him uncaught up. Get him out of there. And I'm pretty sure I don't want to wade across this, but I might just have to go over there and get him. So we'll see. I'll let you know. I can't record it if I do because I don't have a GoPro, but we'll get back to you. All right, guys, it's Greg. I'm back. I'm gonna try to see if I can see this beaver up here that I showed you before. And I got my waders. I'm gonna try to wade out and get him. I got a couple other tools to use. I want to see. There's his back right there. He just went under. He knows I'm here. He's stuck up in there good. So the problem is, I know that's deep, and I know it's mucky, and I know it's not going to be fun, easy, or anything. I don't know if I should just go straight across or what. So I kind of got to feel it out, see where I'm at, all that good stuff. There's a log over here. I may use that log underneath as balance to get over that side, you know, because there's kind of sides to this, but not really. So, all right, here goes nothing. I'm gonna turn you off a minute and then I'll turn you back on if I get to him or whatever. All right, guys, there it is. A massive black beaver. I'm guessing he's a full 60 poundish. Amazingly enough, you know, he had a good, he's in that Bridger number 5. But look at this. 30-inch T-bar steak. Still on the end of the rig. I got everything back. Just goes to show you guys, I learned one thing. From now on, I'm staking and cabling them the end of that off to something just in case, because I can't say never anymore. All right, guys, charge on. Have a great day. Talk to you later. Hey guys, Greg in the Northwoods again. Beaver trap check day 3. I forgot to film yesterday. That one has nothing in it. I'm right off the main road, and yesterday I had a muskrat in this one, and guess what? Today I got another muskrat. And them number 5 Bridger specials do the job on a muskrat real quick and in a hurry. So all right, I'll get him out of there. And again, this one's got a bite mark right on the back. Or no, another muskrat pooped on top of him. Ain't that something? The other one had a bite mark in the back. This one's got poop on him. Whatever. All right, I'll get back with you. All right, guys, I'm here at the spot. I had one pull out yesterday, pulled the stakes out. I found them later. I showed that. I forgot to show checking the first time. And I dredged the whole thing looking for it, and I saw them over back there where I showed you. But I reset them, and then I cabled the drowners off this time so that I wouldn't have that issue. And that trap is still there. Nothing. Not on that one. And this trap is, get over here and see. And that trap's still there. So I got a big one yesterday, medium size, probably a 35, 40 pounder. Yesterday's was a 50, so I guess 40 pounder is pretty big. It's probably, I'd say probably 30 pounder, 2-year-old maybe. Nothing here, so on to another spot. Hey guys, Greg again. I just checked 2 other sets, of course, out of the swing of video, and so I forgot to turn it on. So I got a caster mound over here. I know another guy's got a set there and a set there, but this channel is pretty good beaver corridor. I'm guessing my set is still, yeah, the trap's still there, nothing going on with it, so I guess he's got a couple out of here. There's a old little dam, big bank, they den up in there. All right, let's walk back to the other one. I'll turn you on when I get there. It's a long little trek back that way. All right, guys, I'm back here. Geese are out honking. Ducks are flying. Beautiful spring morning here in northern Michigan, out in the North Woods. I got a set in this canal goes all the way down, runs parallel to the old US 27, and the beaver come up in here. See all the trees they can eat on. It's getting that time of year. They don't want to eat that stale stuff, so this channel comes up and narrows right down. There's an out right there, but it wasn't narrow enough to set before that. I didn't want to set. And I set right up here under this, oh, look there. We got us a little beaver. I don't know how big it is until I get it out. Doesn't look real big, but that was on a pole. I don't know where the pole is. Cabled off over there, so I'll go over here and I'll pull them up. Glad I brought my basket and my setters, because this one's a little bit of a trek from the car. Like my basket is a trash can. I've used that for 7 years. Bolted some straps on it. Works beautiful. I've hauled out several big beaver. I've hauled out 2 at a time with that baby. Well, that pole's still on there. No, I didn't wear my waders over here. So I'm gonna turn you off so I don't fall in. Turn you back on when I get him out and show you. There he is, guys. Not a bad sized beaver. Tail's almost a size 10.5. Nice, you know, good size. Pretty decent catch on him. On a 330 that was just, call it a swinging Susie. Just swung on that pole over the opening. Not really fastened, so yeah, that's one of my sets that I use quite regular. Some people don't like it because they say the trap's not stable enough. I don't put anything down to hold the trap, I just let it swing. When they hit it, it's going off. So that's proof is in the pudding. All right, guys, I'll get back with you on the next check. All right, guys, I'm back. Nice little beaver pond, big house down that way. New spot I set yesterday. It's a beautiful area out in the woods a ways. Yep, that's right up in the North Woods. Anyway, I set this spot yesterday. There's 2 sets I'm gonna need my waders on if I got anything in them, but I'm not gonna put my waders on unless I get something. But I got my pack for the carrying the beaver out if I get something. I can always leave that sit there. Get down here, I'll show you a picture of the pond better when I get down here. Beautiful morning. Boy, can you ask for anything more? And come right on through here. And guess what, guys? I already see I got one in a 330 that I just had an extra 330. There's one set there that I can't really see. I'm gonna have to figure them out in a minute, but I see I got a beaver right up here. This was a 330 caster mound set, and we got us a pretty small one, but it's there. I'm gonna walk down and check it. This is the pond. Isn't this just beautiful? Beautiful morning, sunny, 50-ish degrees. Wow, love it. Yeah, the cable worked. The cable is on there. Cable, he went out just a little bit, and that's a small one. A big one would have probably wrapped her up a little more. Okay, then I come down here. You can see all this. My tracks are on top. I don't see any beaver mud pushing up, really. I'm looking for any sign that they've been actually active. I had a snare down there, and it's knocked over, so I'm going to go set it back up and see what happens there. And I had another caster mound down here. But, you know, if I take one, I'm good. That's fairly fresh. Looks like maybe some footprint in there. Crossover, but no way to set it. It goes right on down. There's a trail game trail right there. The deer are coming right across here. Going right up there. I might know where I'm going to deer hunt next year. There's a nice buck rub on a tree over there. Okay, let's go over here and see if my trap is still in place. I'm almost thinking the trap isn't there because everything looks too pretty. There's my drowning rod. You can see it right in the water there. There's nothing at the end of it. Oh, yes, there is. Yes, there is. I see it now. The trap was sitting right in that bed right there. Beautiful. 2 beaver off of this. He looks like a little bit bigger. Let's get him out. Let me see if I can pull it up one-handed. Now, of course, I got a big T-bar steak right here. When they turn on the washer, it makes it hard to pull it out. It's not really hard to pull out of the dam, but hard to pull out of there. You can see my caster mount is right there. I trap. Oh boy, I got that one in. Oh, I got it into that root. I see a root right there. I'm gonna have to set you down, guys. I'll show you when I get him up. There's a cattail root down there, and boy, I got that sucker in there, which is good. He ain't pulling that one out like I had happen the other day. All right, I'll be back, guys. All right, guys, I got him pulled up out of there, and there he is. And he must have come up to put caster on it because that was set in shallow water up front. I didn't have a breasting stick, so he mustn't have put his foot in it, but he got a good deep catch in that number 5 Bridger Special. Back foot, went out and did the trick. You can see the sand. That was silty yesterday when I set the trap. It's kind of why I was wondering why I didn't have anything, but there's the proof in the pudding, guys, right there. And a lot of guys make a super special caster mount. That's mine. It's not that big, special. There's nothing really special about it other than he liked it, or she, or whatever it is. But all right, I'm gonna get it out of there, and then I'll go take care of the other one, and then I'll check them other 2 traps. All right, guys, just a quick overview. There's the beaver that come out of this set. It was at the end of that drowner. I put it back in the same. I put the trap in the same. Now that the silt's going away, you can kind of see that trap is in 2 inches of water, 8 inches from the mound. A lot of guys say, well, why do you do that? And I put the dog towards the side. I offset it a little bit. It's just what works for me. I get deep front or deep back, whatever they get. I wiggle it down in a little bit, and there it is. So that's just the simple, not overthinking it caster mount. All right, guys. All right, guys. 1 beaver in a pack basket. That 7-year-old trash can. That's probably 35, 40. This is probably 25, 30 pound. That one definitely probably a parent to this one. This one probably was on its way out this year, so I'm gonna get him undone. Look at that. Oh, I thought it was beaver poop. It looks a lot like it, but it's just a little rock. I'm gonna get this out and I'm gonna reset it. You see, simple. I just put this stick I added to get him to keep from coming out. I put caster on that set top right there. That stick was in the side of the trap instead of that one. I'm gonna change it again. And they're kind of, there's channels around here where they're swimming, checking the dam. Logs they gotta swim under, and they're probably just come right up. Bam, done. So, all right, I'm gonna reset it. I'll give you a quick picture of it when I get done. All right, guys, that's it. Down halfway in the trap, which is code, law, whatever, regulation. And that's all I do. Throw that little cattail piece that I broke off. I'm sure you could get a little more elaborate, but that's what I do, and it works. And that proof's in the pudding. 2 beaver in the pack. I'll throw them on my back, get rid of them, then I'm gonna come back and check these other ones. All right, guys, I got those 2 to the truck. Who needs a gym membership when you can beaver trap? Look at that big old coon tracks right there, going to and from that dam down this same trail. This fall, I'll take them out of here too. Why not? It's just what I do. You know, one thing I think is kind of cool is I'm getting 50 cents a pound for beaver right now without touching them. I pull them out of the trap, I throw them in the truck, I drop them off the buyer, and I get 50 cents a pound. That is better than the price I'm getting for coyote right now. So, yeah, got to do it, right? And somewhere back here, I got to walk back because I'm old, forgetful, and I left my 330 setters sitting back here by this other set on the ground. You know, I can set them by hand, but I don't like to, and I don't want to. So, guys, keep track of your tools. They're expensive. Kind of cuts into the profit when you don't have them. All right, now I'm going to come back here. I'm going to see if I can just get a look-see down. It's kind of a bad area, and it's kind of deep. If I can just see the top of the trap. Okay, I can see that one is set. Now I'm going to go around over there, but that one is definitely still set, which is fine. 3 beaver off this, or 2 beaver off this new spot with only 4 sets out, 5, technically 1, 2, 3, 4, and a snare that was knocked over. Probably a muskrat knocked that over. And then this is a bank den, and I can see there, yep, that one's still set, so nothing there. I don't know if you can see that beautiful channel that goes right past that one. That's their, they go out, they go up there and eat. There's edible trees up that way. That side's all pine, so eventually they're gonna hit that one. I'd almost guarantee in the next 2 days I have a beaver in that trap. It does look like it's a little off center and maybe a little high, but I'm not gonna get in there today to fix it. We'll see, maybe they swam by it. I'm gonna put my waders on tomorrow and fix that. All right, guys, have a great one. Yeah, charge on and have a great day, I guess is what I'm trying to say. There's that buck rub I was telling you about. It's not on a big tree. You know, I don't hunt for antlers. I hunt for legal deer. Some people think that's, you're killing all our deer. Well, I'm on state land, dude. And if I don't shoot it, somebody's going to. If it's legal, it goes in my freezer. Actually, it goes in my mom's freezer because she loves venison and I love hunting. So I eat some too. The rest of my family not so keen on it, so I'm not going to force it on them. One of these days, maybe. So, all right, guys, like I say, charge on and have a great day. Hey guys, this is Greg in from my day 3 trap check in one spot and day 1 in the other. This one and this one come from day 1 at the other spot. The bigger one came from the day 3, I think. I can't really remember. One of the big ones from the day 3, one from day 1. And a muskrat as a bonus little, you know, got in one of my sets, so I take it. Like I said, I get 50 cents a pound. So the little one paid for my gas for the day. I only went 38 miles round trip. And the 2 big ones are in my pocket. And I'm only running 12 sets. Makes me kind of think if I ran 30 sets, I could actually make some money. But got a little bit of work to do. Self-employed, but I can't let the customers down because trapping isn't all the time and work is. So, all right, guys, charge on and have a great day. I do have another little bonus I want to throw in here at the end. I'm going to show you what I do. Because I'm selling them whole, I'm not taking the caster out, but I'll show you a little trick. Let me get set up and I'll show you. All right, guys, I told you I'd give you a little bonus. This is what I call milking the caster. And I did this. It may not work real well because I milked it a little bit, but you get a mason jar and you actually work any juice out of the caster. I don't know if you can see it square on. You see the yellow juice coming out. Sometimes you got to work a little bit. And I'm only doing this because I'm selling them whole. I've got lots of caster already saved up. It's not about the caster, but you see that right there going into that jar. That is some of the best beaver lure. And that may not look like much in there, but you know, I already milked this one. That's quite a bit, especially when I add a little glycerin to it to give it a little strength. That's pure, right out of the castor gland, beaver castor, that with a little glycerin at a castor mount set, and you've got them nailed. Especially, I mean, I'll mix them all together, so that kind of makes it a different area beaver. If I do use it somewhere where I got one of these, it'll still work. But ideally, I would do a batch from one pond, a batch from another pond, and use them at different places. So that's the little hot tip for today. So charge on, guys, and have a great day.